Goodness comes and evil goes. Kimunga Ukombozi, Kimunga Ukombozi, Kimunga Ukombozi, divine liberty, divine liberation, divine freedom, and all that will bring for African people wherever we happen to be on the face of this earth. Karibu, welcome. My name is Kwende, and today we're going to get into another important subject, and that subject is remembering there is order to rooted spiritual and cultural living all year round. Those regular viewers to the channel will know that during the course of the year, since the emergence of the video content here, that throughout the seasons of the year, the thumbnails, the backgrounds, the coloration, the colors of garments that are worn reflect the time of year, the cultural time of year, or the spiritual cultural time of year. So throughout the annual cycle, there is ordered living. There are times to focus on the cultivation of specific areas of the African self so that we can grow and develop ourselves across a yearly span in a wholesome way. This is what it means to be rooted in spiritual and cultural living. So things may look aesthetically nice or pleasing to the eye, and that's all well and good, and they said, and things are certainly that way, but there's rooted substance to what is outwardly expressed here. As we embark on a new annual cycle, these colors, this background, reflect the time of remembrance of our great hero, Omowale Malcolm X. And it's not just intellect, it's not just memory recall, it's living remembrance to allow the self to grow and develop in the fullest knowingness of mission compelling duty for global African ascension. So it's important that as a people that we know and understand our cultured way of living is a vital foundation and vital fabric, and as beautiful and aesthetically pleasing as it certainly is, there is more substance that is at its core. Rather like a tree, which we can see in its glorious magnificence openly and outwardly. But there is always more tree under the soil that we don't see by way of its roots, where all of its nutrients and sustenance of life is facilitated. That metaphor is of deep significance to African life when we see our outwardly expressed beautiful selves as the outward expression of deeply rooted spiritual and cultural living. So as we embark on this annual cycle and we approach the time of remembering a great hero, we're empowering our African selves to remember the self, to remember, to recall, to restore the self. And thus, this particular period of time has its focus. So let us empower ourselves with the African continuum of the then, the now, and tomorrows to come. So with that food for thought, and surely it is food for thought, Kimunga Ukombozi, Kimunga Ukombozi, Kimunga Ukombozi, divine liberty, divine liberation, divine freedom, and all that that will bring for African people wherever we happen to be on the face of this earth.
The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top.